G'day Cobbers, and welcome back to another dive down the rabbit hole. The second largest city in Pakistan, Lahore has no definitive records of its earliest history, but history does it have. Ptolemy mentions in his Geographia a city called Lebokla, situated near the Chenab and Ravi rivers, which may have been in reference to ancient Lahore, or an abandoned predecessor of the city. I like to think he was referencing this beautiful city. There is so much culture in this city of 11 million people. This national monument was built between 1960 and 1968 on the site of where the All Indian Muslim League passed the Lahore Resolution, which was later called the Pakistan Resolution, on the 23rd of March 1940. This was the first official call for a separate and independent homeland for the Muslims of British India, as espoused by the two-nation theory. The resolution eventually helped lead to the emergence of an independent Pakistan state in 1947. The tower is located in the middle of a garden called Iqbal Park. The foundation stone was laid on the 23rd of March 1960, and I highly recommend you look up the history of this, how symbolic it is, and why it is so symbolic to the people of Pakistan. From 1524 to 1752, Lahore was part of the Mughal Empire and touched the zenith of its glory during this period. The Mughals, who were famous as builders, gave Lahore some of the finest architectural monuments anywhere in the world, many of these of which are still around today. Lahore's reputation for beauty fascinated the English poet John Milton, who wrote, "Agra and Lahore, the seat of the great Mughal." The town is famous for the Wagah border ceremony, and also serves as a goods transit terminal and a railway station between Pakistan and India. Wagah is situated 600 metres west of the border and lies on the historic Grand Trunk Road between Lahore and Amritsar in India. The border is located 24 kilometres from Lahore and 32 kilometres from Amritsar. It is also 3 kilometres from the bordering village of Atari. The Wagah ceremony takes place in the early evening. And if you're into food, there is a street aptly named Food Street, which pretty much stays open 24/7. The Fort Road Food Street is renowned for traditional Lahori cuisines with a stunning view of the majestic Mughal-era Badshahi Mosque. The building itself that the street is based on was built during the era of the Mughal Empire and the British rule. Lahore, a city of culture, and also has the Eiffel Tower for some reason. Now, when you look at this picture, what do you notice? That's right, Marlboro has won 3 championships. But seriously folks, Ferrari has been a centerpiece of the F1 championship since 1929. Ferrari is famous for many things including Schumacher, the great Fangio, Niki Lauda, Kimi Raikkonen, and Benotto's famous hair and glasses. Seriously, like what is his hair trying to do, escape him? Well, if you have a look, I suppose, keep it. Ferrari have won a record 16 Constructors' Championships with consecutive titles between 99 and 04, holy moly. Commedia Dell'Arte was formerly called Italian comedy in English and is also known as Commedia alla Machera, Commedia Improviso, and Commedia Dell'Arte all'Improviso. It has one thing going for it, gorgeous and beautiful mask and terrible Italian accents. You thought I was going to talk about funny things, right? Australia is known for having big things like the big prawn, the big pineapple, the big potato, the big banana, the big mango, a lot of big fruits in there. But there is also one other big thing. In the town of Tully in far north Queensland, which is right next to the rainiest city in Australia called Babinda, has the biggest gumboot. Costing back in 2003 only $90,000 dues, this landmark was designed, fabricated and installed by a fella named Brian Newell. After Cyclone Yasi hit in 2011, it temporarily closed, but reopened in 2012 after 20k of restoration was done. Fun fact, I was in Cyclone Yasi. Chelsea FC, a football club based in Fulham in the west of London. Founded in 1905, it has been very successful, with over 30 competitive honours including 6 league titles, 8 European trophies, and ironically there's also a Fulham FC because why not? Chelsea is valued at £2.13 billion, making it the 8th largest earning football team in the world. And on that note, as they say in Cockney England, later fellas.